in India for 11 years already.
4 lakh Israeli soldiers get released from the army. These Israeli soldiers had a chance to visit one of the schools in Thane that I only got to know about Heroes for Life. Israelis hold power not only in high tech but also in volunteering. Did you know around 400,000 Israeli soldiers get released every year, and some of them decide to volunteer in countries like India? Namaskar, Shalom, and welcome. My name is Ravital Moses, aka Moses in Israel, your favorite Indian Jew, born and raised in India and now living in Israel. And my goal is to bridge India and Israel one video at a time. And today we're going to talk about how Israel uses the power of Israeli backpackers to help the world.
Namaste Mumbai! We are Heroes for Life and we are from Israel! Heroes for Life is an Israeli organization which people who finish their army and travel the world want also to help to get to know the culture, the people, and I think we get more than we give. We're here in India for 11 years already, and we also volunteer in 15 different countries in the world. And we just want to thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for letting us get to know you.
We had so much fun. The teacher gave us so much respect. The principal was so nice to us. The kids are so curious. They love to listen. They love to ask questions. The school is amazing. So much better than my school back in Israel.
They have shared their experiences about their country, their culture, and our students are amazed to interact with them.
And it was a great experience. It was a great cultural exchange. They taught us and we also shared our experiences with them.
क्या बात है, दिल खुश हो गया ये वीडियो देखकर. Who are these people, why are they here, and what is this entire concept? This is an Israeli organization called Heroes for Life. So let me give you some context, because context matters. So every year in Israel, about 400,000 Israeli soldiers, that is 4 lakh Israeli soldiers, get released from the army, right? For those of you who don't know, Israel has a mandatory army service. The time you turn 18, doesn't matter, you're a boy or a girl, you have to go to the army. So after they get released, they decide to go on this big trip called Tiul Gadol. Tiul means trip, Gadol means big. So they go on a big trip that's Tiul Gadol, and some of them decide to volunteer on behalf of Heroes for Life organization. I think it's a 2-week program. They don't have to like exclusively do it. When they plan to go to these countries, I think becomes like a part of their backpacking journey, and they dedicate about 2 weeks of their backpacking journey contributing to local communities of those respective countries. There is a beautiful backstory as to how this began, but I really like this concept. Usually Israel is known for high-tech, cybersecurity, agriculture, more like the technology stuff and defense. But what people don't know is the Jewish community or the Israeli community focuses on volunteering, giving your personal time and energy, and sometimes even your resources, to build a world or to make this world a better place. So let's talk about how this organization came into existence. The founder and CEO, his name is Gili Cohen. He was actually from a very elite unit called Duvdavan. Duvdavan is an elite Israeli anti-terror unit. So anything to do with against fighting terrorism, these are the soldiers. He, along with his wife Rachel, he went to Thailand. A lot of the Israelis, they either go to the east or go to the west. A lot of them come to the east, India, Thailand, Vietnam, Sri Lanka. They go and explore these countries, usually go backpacking and stuff like that. So he went with his wife. He was amazed by the number of Israelis that were traveling in Thailand. Every Friday there's Shabbat. If you don't know Shabbat, Google what Shabbat is. It is one of the holiest days of the week. It's the day of rest, and a lot of people go for Shabbat services. So he decided to go to Chabad in Thailand. Chabad is an organization that is all around the world. We also have one in Thane and Mumbai. But he went, because he was in Thailand, he realized that about 1,200 Israeli backpackers. And he's like, wow, there are strength in numbers. So you can do good things and then you can do bad things. So he chose to do something good about it. So what he did was, Gili thought that it would be nice to have these Israeli backpackers dedicate about 2 weeks of their backpacking journey to contributing to the community and make this world a better place. These soldiers do not come on behalf of anyone, no political party, no politician. They're representing themselves. I think it's a great way because you're not doing advocacy through words, but it is advocacy through actions. I think the highlight of this video is that this video was filmed in Thane, the city that I come from. This is A.K. Joshi School from Thane. I studied in Singhania. I'll give you a quick childhood memory that I have. So I am a trained Bharatanatyam dancer and my classes were held in this school. They have a very big area where classes can be taught and it is on the ground floor. I unfortunately never had the chance to go and see their classes upstairs, but I was always near this playground. This playground is not what it looks like right now. It was like a cemented area. Abhi to uspe matlab aise, tarp dal diya hai. There are goal posts and everything that I can see that has been added. I think it's beautiful. But on the other side, iske opposite side pe, where this amazing teacher is facing, ye side pe there is like a big area with pillars, and wahan pe every Monday and Wednesday I used to go for my Bharatanatyam class. So this is like a cute throwback and I'm so happy that these Israeli soldiers had a chance to visit one of the schools in Thane. Thane is again the city that I come from, so amazing. India mein we have this tradition, right? When you're doing your MBA, at least mere time pe aise tha, because I pursued my MBA, and second year mein, once you're placed in a company, you and your entire group, you wait for your friends to get placed and everybody goes to Goa, right? That's like a tradition. So in Israel, there's a tradition. Once you finish your army, you take a big trip. Could be by yourself, with your friends, doesn't matter. And these are like our young Israeli soldiers who have come to India and are, giving their experiences and giving back to the community. What all do they do? Karte kya hai ye 2 week mein? It could be anything, okay? It could be teaching kids different languages or subjects, mathematics, geography, could be anything. Renovations, painting school walls, repairing floors, teaching Krav Maga and Capoeira to students for self-defense, and they can also do medical examinations for these kids. I think it's amazing. Here is a very special thing that Heroes for Life do. Every delegation that they send to these countries, and there are a number of countries where I forgot to mention, I'll mention after this, but the one that comes to India, I'm not sure if it's like this specific delegation or just like delegations that come to India, could be any delegation. They name these delegations after an IDF soldier that has fallen. I think it's a great way to remember and spread positivity in a good way in their remembrance. I think this is a very, very special way. So if you look at Shakhar, this is Shakhar. If you see, her name is Shakhar Bardien, Volunteer Heroes for Life. If you see Shakhar's t-shirt, you see the logo, you see Heroes for Life, and then you see Team Daniel India. So the fallen soldier's name was Daniel, and I think it's a beautiful way to dedicate this delegation. I'm kind of surprised that I only got to know about Heroes for Life very recently, whereas this has been established in 2013. I just believe, I don't think there was like enough visibility, or it was just, like a hush-hush thing. But now this is out and I'm so happy that, Israeli volunteers are going to different countries. Coming to name of countries, I think they're anywhere between 15 to 18 countries. Panama, Peru, Guatemala, Colombia, Uganda, Nepal, Vietnam, Argentina, Ethiopia, Mexico, South Africa, Ecuador, India. I don't know if I've missed any, but there are so many countries that they go to. I believe they have chosen emerging markets, or in other words, if they call developing countries. Even a little bit of help goes a long way. So that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and share my videos, because your support helps me make more videos, and my vision with bridging India and Israel gets one step closer. In the meantime, stay safe, watch the right content, and I'll see you next time.